live on.
That's a great score from Hughes. Typifies his display all day, full of heart, full of conviction. Beautiful score. Anybody's game still.
What a day's football we've had at Croke Park, and here on the Sunday game live. The minor was great, and this senior game is another great game. Fintan Gould taking it down here, losing it, but the referee blows his whistle and gives the free for that foul against him. So it's going to be a free for Conor Coonahan's team. We've got about 20 seconds of the additional time still to play. Cork by just a point, 16-15, and they have the possession. Goulding, holding, kicking, little block on it, keeper comes, and McVeigh comes out. His challenge is fouled. It's going to be a free to Down. They want to get the ball out. We've played the 2 minutes of additional time. Cork haven't won an All-Ireland for 20 years. Down trying to deny them. Down looking for possession. Is there another attack for them? Conor McGinn running into challenges. Conor McGinn trying to slip away from those challenges, and won back by Daniel Goulding. Goulding has scored 9 points in this All-Ireland final. He's fouled by Kevin McKernan, and that could be enough to seal victory for the men from the south. Ger O'Sullivan, one of the selectors, is out there to give a little bit of advice to the 24-year-old from Éire Óg, Cork's leading scorer in this year's championship, with 1 goal and 43 points in all. Both teams playing in their 8th matches. Only seconds to go. Has Conor Coonahan achieved as a manager what he achieved as a player? Cork, beaten in 2 of the last 3 All-Ireland finals, are tantalisingly close to crossing the line and taking the victory. Daniel Goulding to kick this. It's moving, troubling, going left. They wait for a whistle. There it is, and it's all over. And Cork are the All-Ireland football champions for 2010. Celebrations all around. They were behind by 3 points at half-time, but they showed character and resolve. They dipped deep into their reserves. They brought on the strong men like their captain Graham Canty, Nicholas Murphy, Derek Kavanagh and others. And Cork, well, it's a victory at last for the men from the south. Conor Coonahan can take the applause after the agony and the despair of losing 2 finals to Kerry. They eventually deliver a winning performance as Down's unbeaten record in finals is gone. Cork's character, their quality and their sheer determination ultimately proving decisive. And Conor Coonahan's got to talk with Marty Morrissey.
Class Graham, may I ask you to stay off the pitch on this historic day for both Cork and Down. We're going to be joined on the big screen, live on RT television on the Sunday game, by the winning All-Ireland manager, Conor Coonahan. Conor, put into words the way you feel, having lost 2 of the last 3 All-Irelands.
I suppose it says an awful lot about this team. There was an awful lot said about them, but they showed great courage and conviction over the years, and now they've got the reward. And I do hope other counties, the likes of Down and that, will take heart and know that failure is only the fuel for success. A great day to be a rebel!
Conor, you've always emphasised, Conor, that it was the squad, it was the 30 players. It proved it yet again today.
Yeah, absolutely. Every guy on the bench, you know, we fellas like Lynchy there didn't get a run today. Those guys have made it for the other guys. Fantastic.
Congratulations, Conor Coonahan. Daniel Goulding, score 9 points in the All-Ireland final 2010. What does it mean on behalf of the players to win the All-Ireland and bring home Sam?
It's unbelievable. I can't explain. We've been down for 3 years. Not good enough, and finally today we'll prove we're good enough. And it's just a tribute to all those fellas there they have to have.
What was said at half-time, because up to the end of the first half, you weren't playing great, but my God, you got it together in the second.
I suppose it was just work a small bit harder and calm down a bit. We were probably a bit jittery, but thankfully we knocked it down to it. We knew we could play football, fairness down, they tried the best, but just on the day it was unreal.
From here on, this Cork team will be viewed as All-Ireland champions. I'm sure it's going to be a wild week on the banks of the Lee and in Éire Óg and ovens.
That's the plan anyway, we drive on.
Well done, Daniel Goulding.
Yes, a very delirious Daniel Goulding. So, the final score in this 2010 All-Ireland football final. Cork 16 points, down 15 points.
Thank you to Gerard Canning and to Martin Carney, and those are the faces of the vanquished Down players, but they put in a gallant summer and a gallant effort here today, and no doubt they will be back. But it's Cork's day here, fantastic scenes here at Croke Park, all around the field, and you know, you can say what you like about not allowing the players on the field and all that kind of stuff, but here we can see the Cork players enjoying the celebrations, able to go around to their supporters and the handshakes with the Down players, and that's nice to see as well. Joe Bradley, Colin Burke and Pat Spillane here with me in studio. Pat, as a Kerry man, I have no doubt you would like to congratulate your neighbours down there.
I would indeed, Michael. I've been teaching in Cork for the last 32 years. I know a lot of these fellas well. Yes. And I know the great work that they're doing for Gaelic football in West Cork.
One of the team you taught.
Alan O'Connor, I taught. And I'm absolutely delighted. I'm delighted for the Cork management who came in, probably justifiably for a lot of criticism. Their key decisions today, putting Michael Shields on Coulter, putting Noel O'Leary and Marty Clark, worked well. We talked at the start of the game. I said Cork could win. Why would they? Because they tick boxes like physicality, experience. I said what Cork needed today to win the game was to move the ball quick and long and direct into that full forward line. The full forwards from Cork contributed 14 points. And can I also say, do you know, I mean, people who've never All-Ireland medals and they said, you deserve an All-Ireland medal. Well, I can say this, and can I just congratulate the likes of Graham Canty, the likes of Nicholas Murphy, the likes of Anthony Lynch, who've soldiered for years. But these are lads who've learned from experience, and they took that experience on board today, particularly in the second half.
They did, and they're about to receive the Sam Maguire from the Cork man.
Ar cén dul síos go bhfuil mo bhuíochas a Horton Gairan ar an cléthe Starbrá Sportóla bhí gwingin job. Ladies and gentlemen, could we happily congratulate Cork and Down for a wonderful, wonderful game of football. Could I on this occasion thank our wonderful sponsors, Ulster Bank, Super Value and Vodafone for their immense contribution to the promotion of our games. I know the mountain of born men will be bitterly disappointed. You've had a wonderful campaign. You should be very proud of your contribution to our Ireland champions, and I have no doubt it won't be long before you're back again. Well done, Down. But undoubtedly today belongs to the Rebels. I heartily congratulate Cork on the wonderful performance. They would say it's due, but you have to earn what's due, and they earned it today. Now it gives me great pleasure to bring Sam to be carried home by the lead to outstanding captain, Graham Canty.
Christy Cooney hands over the Sam Maguire Cup to Graham Canty, Cork All-Ireland champions for the 7th time ever. What an ovation, what an afternoon for them, and they will be down at the Nemo Rangers ground in Cork on Wednesday playing against Nemo in the Gold Challenge, which deserves support. Noel O'Leary and all the rest will be bringing the Sam Maguire Cup first of all to Pana, and it'll be there tomorrow evening, you may be sure.
I'm honoured and delighted to accept this cup on behalf of this fine bunch of players. We suffered disappointment, heartache and a few more things along the last couple of years. But we showed true character and fair play to them to come back and try and win it here again today. I have to stop myself and first of all congratulate a very, very balanced Down team. They're outstanding today. They played football from the first minute to the 73rd or 4th minute. And never did they say die. They're an outstanding team and they have an outstanding future. I'd like to just offer 3 cheers for the Down team today. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! I'd like to start off with my thank yous. It takes an awful lot of time, an awful lot of work to prepare us. First of all, I suppose we have our clubs at home. That's all where we came from. But the last 3 or 4 or 5 years, we've had management, backroom staff who've been second to none. We have to start off with our selectors. Terry O'Neill, Pat O'Healy, Jim Nolan and John O'Sullivan. But Lads, our guiding light, our general, and our chief is the one and only Conor Cunningham. Lads, what that man and his family have done over the last 3 years is unreal. No stone is left unturned. He's never gone, he's never been, and he's always back again. I'd like to thank our sponsors, O2, led by Catchers Tiernan and our team. Our county board, they've been outstanding the last number of years, doing everything for this team that we wanted. I also have to congratulate our backroom team, starting with our medical team, led by Dr. Con and Conor Lane. Outstanding stuff, lads. We have 2 masseurs. We have Mick Gary, and we have Frank Hogan. The 2 men, they're like 2 extra selectors to us. Unreal stuff, lads. And lads, the fans, you stuck around, it's raining, you never gave up on us. We've come to the final hurdle a couple of times. We've come to the final hurdle a couple of times and we've faltered. But you've always stuck with us, especially our family, our wives, our partners. You're always there for us. Win, lose and draw, you're always there, and especially acknowledgement for you.